Hey there ladies and gents, Pops here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2025, where you find us Judith Plains in Montana. We have arrived. Anybody that saw the end of the last Rancho Fundo episode will know that we left there to come here. It was 3 degrees centigrade, it was about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was snowing and it was miserable. But here we find ourselves, having travelled here over the last few weeks on our trusty bike. We find ourselves in much warmer weather. So let's take a look at what we've got going on around here. So the first thing to just quickly show you is that the dealership here has a large amount of equipment that is not owned by you, but you can use. You can get into this equipment, you can drive it away, you can use it to your heart's content. Now that applies to everything around the outside. So the big John Deere's there, some huge tractors, there's the forage wagon, another big harvester there, look, and there is plenty of equipment here you can borrow, which means that if you need to do some work that involves anything out here, you can quite literally just come and pick it up and use it to your heart's content. There's a workshop trigger in there. If we go to the showroom itself, likewise, you can get into either of these two tractors, open the doors, start her up, and it's yours to use. So you could quite literally start on this farm with nothing, and you would have a shared load of equipment you can use. Right, let's just have a quick look. We have basically started this run through in new farmer mode. We've tweaked it ever so slightly. As you saw, we own a bike. That's the trusty bike that's taken us by road and ferry all the way from Brazil. We own 5 fields, 82 canola, 91 is clover, 102 is wheat, 94 is alfalfa, and 95 is barley. All of those 5 fields are ready to harvest. So obviously those are going to be our first main objectives. We will have the clover and alfalfa will be mowed, collected and put into the fermenting silo, and then the other 3, 82, 102, 95 are all grain type crops, will be collected and go into the grain silo, and then we'll decide what to do from there. You will notice that in terms of money we have a rather precise uneven figure. There is a reason for that, which will be explained fully shortly. In the meantime, let's get to our farm. We'll come back and do the town some other time. Excuse me. But we'll get up to the farm and I will explain to you what we've got and why we've got it. So just as a passing comment, this is that a plane? Yeah, there's a plane going over. This map is just on another level, absolutely spectacular. Hopefully it's somewhere I can spend quite a bit of time. We'll have a look at the map itself in a second. Will we survive this at full speed? Oh, well recovered, Pops. So this is our farm up ahead. It's quite spread out. There's a barn on the left there, which is a sheep barn. There is all the buildings on the main left-hand side here, which we'll look at in a minute. And on the right-hand side here, with all the grain storage. And also in the very distance there, with the silo fermenter, there is some more. And these are all part of the all part of the same farm. The BGA in front of us is not. That is not ours. Oh, actually, let's just go and park this at the farmhouse. So we know where our bike is. Carrot shed in front of us, chicken coop. Okay, so firstly, I just want to take you down here, because this is relevant to the amount of money we have in our account. You can hear the corn dryer going. Right, so we have this beast here. This is something we bought in Rancho Fundo, and we have brought with us. Too expensive to leave there. There was 3 other items we owned there: trailer, a tractor and a baler. Those have all been sold. So we had, when we finished our Rancho Fundo stint, we had in the bank £146,836. Once we sold all the 3 items, the trailer, the tractor and the baler, we paid £4,500 to get me and the bike here, travel costs, and we paid 20 grand to get this little thing shipped. That gave us a grand total sitting in our bank of £318,890. That is where the peculiar amount comes from. So it is a carryover from our previous work in Brazil. So obviously in there we've got a couple other bits of equipment. I'm not going to go through everything now. We will have plenty of time to go through everything. In front of us, that is a rice sapling glass house. Up here we have the corn dryer grain silos. And here again we will have a better look at this as we go along. But this is our pig barn. Look at the details. The DJ modding has done a phenomenal job on this. It's just unbelievable. Across the road here. Be careful not to get run over. This shed here. Again, various bits of equipment, including a big auger wagon, small shed for storing stuff, cow barn, chickens, and this is the farmhouse. Nice little kitchen. You can go upstairs and have a wander around. This is your wardrobe, bathroom. The lounge. And then your sleep trigger is actually in here in a bedroom. And you can go back out the front door. The start point when you start is outside that door. So excellent work again by DJ. Also on this site we have, without getting run over, busy. This barn here, and here we have, if I can get the door open. Wow, that's taking my ears out, that is loud. Harvester with an attached corn header, and again just the attention to detail, the work that has gone into this, phenomenal. Grain header on a trailer. And then we'll have a quick run up to these buildings up here, and I'll just show you what's in those as well. So the first barn here we have so this is where we deviate a little bit away from the actual farm or map new farmer mode in terms of equipment. We have treated ourselves to some rather large bits of equipment from the Plains and Prairies pack. So as you can see, new Ford, versatile, with the forks on the front. We'll get to try those out. If we can close the door. At the back here we've got, if I can open the door, there we go, John Deere. There's the forage wagon which is behind the big kit there. John Deere, we've got some sprayer equipment, and again everything's superbly detailed. Door trigger, there we go. Over the way here we have the big boy. It had to be done. As soon as I got the Plains and Prairies pack, we had to have a go on this. Big Roy. We've also got the International LT truck which comes with Plains and Prairies. On the back here we've got the semi-trailer that comes with the new farm mode and a forage mixer. I think that's it. What we've got over here. So up the back here another cow shed. So the farm consists of 2 cow sheds, one here, one previously, a sheep barn, which we haven't looked at yet, which is over there in the distance, chickens and pigs. So there is plenty of options. There are no animals at the moment, but there are plenty of options for getting them. And obviously we have a massive amount of equipment, silage, fermenter, milk point, slurry points, the whole works. We have everything we could possibly dream of here. So let's start. Where do we start? So I think the answer to that is we need to get this alfalfa and clover cut. They're ready to go. It's the easiest thing to start off with, so we're going to use this versatile with this forage wagon, which I don't think we can get out past. No, we can't. So we're going to need to move the Ford out of the way. Let's just start that up. Just park this out of the back at the moment so it's out of the way. Then we can go and get the mower, start the mowing job, and get it all picked up with the forage wagon, which I will get taken down there now. And actually, so when I say get taken down there, we don't need to go very far, because the first of those 2 fields, alfalfa, is this one here. This is 94. So we just need to bring the mower up here, start cutting this, and then we can start collecting it. Okay, let's get this little beauty up and running. Switch that over so it's dropping a swath. That's better. It's going to make it way easier for the forage wagon to pick stuff up. Steady on, Pops. Concentrate. Okay, we'll get this field done. This will be our first job. And we'll start getting it collected up. Okay, so let's, it's well underway, our AI worker. Let's start picking it up. Put that down. Start her up. And away we go. Our first ever use of a machine from the Plains and Prairies pack. So our mower proceeding at quite a pace. Look at that, it's 20,000 litres already. So just that one line is over 25,000. It's a good job we're using the extra large super duper capacity trailer. Looks like it's got quite a wide pickup as well. Well, not quite wide enough for that bit. But we'll come back and clean up after ourselves. It's going to be interesting to see how many litres one circuit of this field is going to do. It's going to be a massive amount. Whoop. It's got quite an extensive turning circle on it. Let's just go back a bit. Okay, that'll do for a first pass. Oh, missed a load there as well. Anyway, let's get back up to the top. And our initial circuit around the headland has given us over 83,000 litres of alfalfa. Straighten up, pops, try and stay in a straight line. It's the mower coming back. Right, I will come back to you once we have a full load. Okay, so at the end of this row we will have 98% maybe, yeah. So we're just going to pick up that last bit we missed. I don't know why I veered off right at the end. Okay, let's just turn that off. And we should be able to, yeah, dump our alfalfa. Straight into this beauty. Okay, let's go. See what's occurring here. So we've got alfalfa. Oh, it's automatically started, so we are producing silage straight away, which is handy to know. Next in, once we've cleared the alfalfa, next in will be the clover. We'll be able to leave the silo to do its thing over a period of time. Costs very little to do. Let's carry on. Get the rest of this field cleared. Whoa. Can we get under there yet? It's a little bit tight. There we go. No problem. As you can see, it's done quite a bit of the field. Don't think we're going to get another full load. Let's see what happens. Right, we're coming to the end of the field. As you can see, we're just over half a trailer full. But that equates to best part of 140,000 litres. Big trailer. This is the massively unrealistic lizard TARDIS. See if we can pick a few bits up here. I think that's near enough. Okay. Get that switched off. We'll get this to the silo. And then it's rinse and repeat on the clover field. Look at those wheels. Awesome. Ooh, Pops, what are you doing? Operator error. Okay, that's that emptied. Now we'll get down to... Doesn't quite make it around there, does it? Maybe it does. We'll get down to... What will it be? 91. And then we can move the mower down there as well. Get the clover cut, we'll get the clover put into the silo, and then we'll talk about grain harvests that need to be done before the end of this month. Just because it was the first episode, and indeed the first month, I've left it on, where we're going to put this, let's just drive over here. I've left it on 1 times speed. What I'll do once we get into September, it'll go up to 3 days a month but 3 times speed. So time will move faster, but effectively it's the same thing. 3 times as fast but 3 times as many days. Obviously this is the very first month of our save, and as far as I'm aware you can't actually do it in the first month because it doesn't take effect until it clicks over a month, if you see what I mean. Anyway, let's get this mower up and running. Okay, so we're nearly there, as you can see. Uh, 42% for the whole field. 42% load in the forage wagon. Let's get this over to the silo. Without taking any signposts out. And then we'll check to see if we've got both crops silaging, which I'm sure we will. And then we can put our mowing equipment away, as we will have to start thinking about grain harvesting. Okay, that's that in. Not quite got me turning circle worked out this thing yet. go. Just before we go any further, let's just go back to that fermenter and have a look, see what it's doing. Longest ever time to make a save. Okay. So that figure is going down ever so slowly, and so is that one. Yep, so we're now making alfalfa, silage and clover silage as required. I'm going to get this equipment all parked up back where it lives, and then I will see you back at the main farm. Okay, we'll leave that there. Turn it off. For now, we're going to bring this bad boy back in. If I've given us enough room to do so. We'll get the mower put away. This, it is a thing of beauty. That parked up. Now I'm going to run back to the farm, main farm. Check, did we close everything up? Yeah. Let's run back to the farm and get the mower packed away. That's the way to see the world, isn't it? So we do need to buy a let's just turn it off so I can hear myself. We do need to buy a pressure washer. Not seen one anywhere, but obviously this is seriously dirty already. So next is going to be harvesting the 3 grain fields. And to do that we're going to need to use this little bits of equipment in here. Before that we're going to have a little tea break or a water break here in the office. We'll have a little play, sit and do some paperwork. We are going to call it a day there for this episode. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Be good, stay safe, and I will see you back on Judith Plains very soon.